Hello and welcome to this week's Battle of the Ports, and quite unusual for this channel, a sports game. This is Midway's Super High Impact that hit the arcades in 1991. Now I'm clueless about American football and I will not pretend that I know what the hell I'm doing in this game. But what I can say is that this can be quite fun. Well, if you can put up with all the bloody stopping. Unlike many American football games of the time, Super High Impact does not take itself seriously at all. In fact, it's an all-out arcade game with the focus of over-the-top visuals and events, such as fights breaking out on the field. It's this over-the-top approach that makes the game appealing to someone like me, who has zero interest in sport or sports games. Think of it as the American football equivalent to NBA Jam, also by Midway. Super High Impact is actually the follow-up to the 1990 game High Impact Football. It builds upon the original with new gameplay features such as multi-page playbooks, an instant replay system, player-based persistent stat keeping, and difficulty selection. The audio may sound familiar to a certain generation due to the arrangements of Rock and Roll Part 2 and Cyrus.
First down!
In 1991, the Mega Drive got a port from Iguana Software. This version is a pretty faithful representation of the arcade game, with many of the arcade's cutscenes and speech being included. It also plays quite similar. Sadly, the looks aren't quite up to par. The actual field is fine, but the player sprites are quite weak looking, and don't even resemble those of the arcade much. Still, as mentioned, it does play a good game and will keep fans of the arcade happy. But could you play a better version at home?
You mama boy! Cut! 47! Hey! In your face! Cut! Hey! Wicked hit! You mama boy! Hey! Ah, you blew it! You're going down! 47! Hey! Incomplete! Touchdown! The kick is up, and it's good!
Unlike the Mega Drive version, the SNES version was developed by Beam Software. Now the first thing you'll notice about this version is just how quiet it is. Yeah, the game uses the same sound driver as Beam Software's Smash TV port, but now with the volume set to -10. It is so quiet that I had to boost the audio by over 100% for this video in post-production. With that aside though, the game follows the arcade far more closely than the Mega Drive version. The graphics look more on par, with better detailed players and slightly bigger as well. There's more speech and more cutscenes. Even the defense and offense selection represents the arcade game closer. But how does it play? Probably slow and unresponsive since it's on the SNES. Well, in reality, it's actually very good. Again, just like the Mega Drive game, it plays very well, but with the added bonus of looking more like the arcade game and keeping more of the features.
You're going down! Blue 47! Incomplete! Hut! Oh! Wicked hit! Hut your toast! Blue! Safety! Ah, he blew it! First down! Hut your toast! Blue 47! First down! Hut in your face! 47, 51, Touchdown! Close game? Not! The kick is up!
And let's take a look at all those versions of Super High Impact running side by side.